FSG are set to bid $6 billion for NBA franchise side Boston Celtics, according to NBC News. So, what does this mean for Liverpool? What does this mean for FSG? We're going to talk about it in this entire episode. Please, if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and get your notification bells on as well, because we get Liverpool content out every day, as well as much, much more in terms of the Premier League as well. So, FSG, John Henry, and his Fenway Sports Group are set to bid $6 billion for Boston Celtics, who already owns Boston Red Sox, the MLB side. Then also the Pittsburgh Penguins is also purchased as well for ice hockey, and Liverpool Football Club, obviously. So, does this mean that he's going to sell Liverpool Football Club? Potentially. There's nothing out there. I'm not saying this is news. I'm not saying this has been put out there by anyone. But there is a potential there for him to sell, for FSG to sell Liverpool, because NBA is an American sport. It's a very expensive sport. We've seen the contracts over there just even more so than over here. They're ridiculous. A lot of commercial side, a lot of money making, despite not doing well. So it fits FSG's tight budgets. Let me say that it fits their tight budgets because they make money over there no matter what. In the NFL and the NBA and MLB, they make money regardless because of sponsorship deals, because of constant advertisements, big record deals with other companies. It doesn't matter if you come bottom or don't make the playoffs, you make your money. Different in football, completely different in football. If Liverpool to miss out on top four, which we have under FSG, it hurts them a lot. It hurts them a lot, and they can afford to not be good over there. Liverpool, it's different. It's different. It's a different sport. We've got to aim for top four to get a certain amount of prize money. This is why a lot of Liverpool fans say that FSG are happy with top four. That's what it seems to me. It does seem like they're happy with top four. That's why there's not really much money put into Liverpool in terms of transfers, in terms of ambition and pushing on. Or say if we win a league, they don't want to, not really bother about doing it again. They don't want to go again. It's not about success, really, and that suits American sports. They're not, yes, winning is a big bonus over there, but whatever happens in American sports, you get your money no matter what. The sponsorship deals are absolutely ridiculous. If you come bottom, especially in like NFL and NBA, you get the first trade off in when the trading comes round. The first draft when the trading comes round. This is what happens over there. However, it doesn't work over here like that. So, what do I think of FSG potentially buying this? I want to say it's good news for people that don't want FSG at Liverpool anymore, potentially, because there is a chance there they sell on. And look, they need a lot of money to get the $6 billion. $6 billion is not a back pocket change for some people. You know what I'm saying? So, and Liverpool are worth what, 4 or 5 billion now? 4 or 5 billion. So that would pretty much pay for most of Boston Celtics if they were to sell us on, and if we were to buy. If people say, is the buyers out there? Yeah, there's going to be buyers out there. Someone will want to buy a Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club are a money-making, historic side that basically are there to challenge for titles, definitely in terms of challenge for titles, but in terms of marketing and sponsorship and things like that, they offer such a global market for anyone that wants to buy us. Hence why FSG love owning us. We have made them billionaires just by simply owning us, both by using our name to loan out certain things and to, they bought us for £300 million here. We're now worth 4 or 5 billion. Yes, they don't take money directly out of the club, but and people say they don't make money from us. They absolutely do. An owner would not make money from their company. If they didn't make money from their company, they wouldn't have that company. Every owner makes money from the company that they have. If the company is good business wise, making success business wise, money wise, financial wise, and that's exactly what Liverpool do. We make tons of money with constant record breaking revenue. We make tons through ticket sales, extortionate ticket sales at that. We make lots on terms of TV revenue, merchandise. It's a cash cow. It's an absolute cash cow. It's a businessman's dream to own Liverpool. Hence why John Henry loves owning Liverpool. Does he love the club itself and wanting to win? That's a different question. I don't think so. Personally, I don't think he cares about whatever happens on the pitch. But he loves owning Liverpool because of how much money we do make him and what wealth we've brought him as a football club. And fair play to him, fair play to him in terms of buying us. Yes, they technically, when people say, FSG saved us, yes, they technically did save us without knowing, really. Ix and Gillette put us in absolute shit. And FSG certainly are worse than Ix and Gillette, but it doesn't mean that they're good owners, by the way. Ix and Gillette put us in absolute shit. On the verge of administration, we were at the point. They bought us on a cheap £300 million. It was basically like seeing, for example, going to a car boot sale and seeing a rare, say, what's worth a lot. See, Pokemon cards are quite worth a lot, aren't they? It's like the old ones are worth absolute thousands. I see like people on like TikTok and stuff like that selling them for thousands and even hundreds of thousands. So imagine going to a car boot sale, finding an old Pokemon card, like one of them shiny ones, one of the good ones, getting it, buying it for £1, and then you go to eBay or go wherever you want to sell it, and it's worth like £10,000. That's what essentially what FSG did with Liverpool. They bought us on the cheap, on a good market at the time when they were on the verge of administration, and it was a club. It was one of the biggest clubs in the world that had potential to make cash the way it has, and it certainly has made that cash. Yes, we've had some success under FSG. We've got a brilliant sustained football people underneath, but we could have had much more success. And it's a Liverpool Football Club is a successful club. We were successful before FSG. We were successful the 10 years before FSG. In fact, if you actually do your research, Liverpool fans don't need to do the research because you should know this off the bat. Liverpool won just as much in the 13 years before FSG than the 13 years of FSG. Won the Champions League. The only thing difference, we've got a little bit more sustained at times, and we won the Premier League. I think that's the only difference, really. And we got people like Michael Rhodes and Leo Klopp underneath, which is fantastic. But regarding FSG, I think it's quite clear for me. I think it's quite clear for me. I don't know about anyone else at home. If you think something different, let me know in the comments. Or if you think the same, let me know in the comments as well. I don't think they care about the club. They're happy for players to run down contracts. I'm preparing myself for Salah, Virgil, and Trent to leave. I'm preparing myself for that. We won't replace them, not properly. And again, we're happy to transition again as long as we keep getting top four and making the money. That's all they care about. That's what I don't want as Liverpool Football Club. That's what I don't want. If we win the league this season, I want to be challenging again next season. I'm not saying we'll go win the league again this season, and I'm not expecting to win the league every season. But if we win the league this season, then we need to next season try build on that and try again, go again. Not let our three players go and everyone else, tinkering the squad again and having a new squad and then dropping off again. That's not sport for me. That's not really ambitious. That is not ambitious at all, and that tells me they don't give a shit, if I'm honest. And there's a lot of things that's happened in the past that tells me they only care about money. Even the good things that they've done sometimes have been about money. Extending the new stand, it's more money coming in the end. More ticket prices, more tickets, more expensive ticket prices. So for me, if they do go, I'm absolutely delighted. You'll see me happy on here. Thank you for what you have done. Thank you for the good things that you have done. But see you later. I won't be waving you by or anything like that. I'll say thank you for the things that you have done. I'm grateful for the good things, but you're not for me. You're just not for me. I don't agree with your policies. I don't agree with how you're working. I don't agree with the PR that you put out there as well. I mean, it's funny. I said in our chat earlier on, it's funny how all this, what people would see as bad news, comes out after a good result. Last week we had a bad result, and we saw like big links to Zubamendi, big links to Marmouche, things like that. We'll get big links all the time after bad results, and I see it all the time. and it's a pattern for me, and that's things like that. I can't stand it. I can't stand it, and we shouldn't need that to happen. Does this mean that they're definitely going to sell Liverpool? No. Does this mean that they're definitely going to buy Boston Celtics? No. But this is just the news. I mean, it was like put down quite. Another source came out and said that it might not happen, but obviously NBC Sports is a big American company that very reliable over there. So there's a potential that they are going to buy Boston Celtics for £6 billion. $1 billion. I do apologize, Americans, if you're watching. $6 billion. But I want to address this. I mean, I looked on Twitter earlier, or X, whatever you want to call it, and I want to see responses to this from Boston fans, not just from Liverpool fans. I know the Liverpool fans like myself, like please just leave us. But a Boston fan here might have to move out of Boston if FSG buy Celtics. What a nightmare this would be. And this should open the eyes of a lot of people. A lot of people. And right now, we're top of the league. We're top of the Champions League. And I'm just going to put, you know what? People say, oh, don't go have a go at FSG. Don't stop having a go at FSG just because we're top of the league. We're top of the league. Think logically first, just for a second. I'm absolutely fucking loving being top of the league. Absolutely loving being top of the league. And when it comes to game day or whatever, I'm behind the boys. I'm behind the manager. It's not them I have a problem with. They're sensational. I love what John Henry's done and FSG have done in terms of getting Mark Lewis back, for example, or getting a football structure underneath. Yes, but they're letting them down. They're letting them down massively. And they're getting scapegoated. I don't want that to happen again. The way Klopp was scapegoated, the way Schmatt was scapegoated, the way Julian Ward was scapegoated. I'm sick of that shit. When you get a Boston fan, probably a Boston Red Sox fan, not wanting FSG to buy Boston Celtics, that should open the eyes of every single Liverpool fan. Because it's not just Liverpool that they don't care about. They're just in this sport game to make money and make money only. And I don't mind businessmen coming to buy sports teams and making money. You're going to make money. It's a sport, especially football, is a money-making business. There's loads of money in it, and there's loads of money to be made. Just care about the club. Care about the club and invest a little bit into the club so they don't fall off, so they don't get tired on the pitch, so they don't this and that. You don't have to invest billions and millions and trillions. No one's asked that. No one's ever asked that. So whether these people that love FSG and don't, that protect them all the time, these narratives that you create in yourself, no one's ever asked for a FIFA team. No one's ever asked for a football manager team. No one's asked for only transfers. No one has. There's going to be some, like a very rare, a couple out there. Like I don't like this FSG out campaign on Twitter. The hashtagging and stuff. It's pointless. Or tagging John Henry is absolutely pointless. But there is a conversation to be had about FSG, and a lot of people like this. Whether we're top or not, it's clear that for me they don't care. We're going to watch our 3 best players leave, potentially for free. And I'm going to get onto Konate news in a different episode because Konate has come out and said, I'm not sure about the contract, basically. So what do you want here? What do you care about more here? Being right about FSG? Not ever criticising them? You're right to not criticise them? Or do you actually care about the team and the manager and the players having everything they need to go win things and deserve what they get? Because for me, this club means a lot to me. A lot to me. I've grown up on this club. That's all I ever knew as a football fan. From my dad to me. And I want this club to succeed. I want this club to have the best chance of succeeding. And that's not FSG. It's not. As much as some fans don't want to hear it, it's not. Really not. What do you want then, Elon Musk? No. Nope. Don't want Elon Musk either. I want an owner that cares about the club. And yes, there's going to be moral standpoints here that I'm looking at. If they're a disgusting person, human being off the pitch that do, part of a disgusting regime or whatever, then that's not for me either. I don't just want any owner. If the owner cares about business, fair enough. That's fine by me. But care about the fucking club. Care about the club. And if you want to invest a little bit of money into it, just to make sure it keeps going and keeps having chances of winning the league, winning Champions League, then that's all I care about. That's it. This squad, this manager deserves better. I'm so thankful that Man City have dropped off because we wouldn't win the league this season if they didn't, because they're going to get tired. But I think we'll win the league this season. I've said it plenty of times on here. I think they'll win the league, and it's sensational. When I matched Man United on 20, this is what I want. And then next year, there's potential of dropping off again, and we shouldn't have to worry about next year. But that doesn't mean I'm not loving what's happening right now. I'm not going to get behind the boys or get behind the manager. I'm fucking fully behind the boys, fully behind the manager. Let's go fucking win this title. Let's make it 20. Let's shut them up down the road. But FSG aren't right for Liverpool. So if this $6 billion bid is to come in to buy Boston Celtics, I hope they have to sell us to get it. And if you don't hope, it's fine. If you think differently to me, come on here. You think differently to me about it all. Because we'll have a proper chat about it. Because people don't want proper chats about it. I just want Liverpool fans to be in here right now. I want rival fans to be in here right now and tell us what your thoughts on FSG. I've spoken to Man United fans, Chelsea fans on this very channel. They want FSG in because they see what I'm seeing. Man United fans, Chelsea fans want FSG in. That should open a lot of people's eyes. What I want is Boston fans to come in here. What I want is Boston fans. What's your thoughts on FSG? Do you want FSG to take over Boston Celtics? You've seen what they're doing with Boston Red Sox. You've seen what they're doing with Liverpool. You've seen what they're doing with other ventures. Are you excited about Boston Celtics taking over by them? That's all I care about. It's just I love truth and love honesty, and I get the protection sometimes if people have connections, things like that, to the club, and they've got to look after. Number one, you got to, they get. I'm not saying they get paid by the club, but they certainly get access to clubs and things like that, and it's good for them because they're making money off access and things like that. And at the end of the day, it's their jobs. It's absolutely their jobs. So I have no problem with that. But don't ignore the conversations. Thank you for watching. Please, like I said, subscribe to the channel, like this video, get notification bells on as well, because we get content out every single day. All Liverpool content, as well as Premier League content, Champions League content coming out as well. Champions League preview, hopefully live tomorrow. We've got also a news story, what Ibrahim Konate said today, which is very worrying again. But yes, Liverpool are top of the league. Let's enjoy this moment. But I'm still not happy about FSG, and if this $6 billion bid is correct, I'm hoping they sell us. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.